You are 7 years old when your mother starts crying every time she looks at you. At first, you think she misses your father. Then you think maybe she is afraid of the drought. The crops are dying. The lake water smells rotten. And at night, people whisper that the gods are hungry again. Then the priests begin visiting your house, men dressed in black cotton, turquoise beads hanging from their necks, men your mother suddenly becomes very polite around. One of them kneels in front of you. He touches your face gently, studies your eyes, your shoulders, your breathing. Then he smiles. Strong lungs. The rain god will like this one. Your mother starts crying harder, and suddenly, you understand something terrible. You were never being protected. You were being prepared. In your world, people do not fear sacrifice. They fear what happens without it. Every adult around you believes the sun is alive, and every night, it fights darkness. If the gods grow weak, the world ends. No more rain, no more harvest, no more mornings. So human blood becomes part of everyday life, not hidden, not secret, normal. Children hear stories about sacrifice before they learn to read. Warriors dream about dying on temple stones. Parents teach their sons that offering your heart to the gods is glorious. And somewhere inside all of this, you begin noticing something strange. People look at you differently, like you already belong to someone else. The priests return every few weeks, always smiling, always gentle. They bring sweet cakes, bright feathers, tiny carved toys. Other children carry heavy water jars until their backs ache. You do not. Other children get beaten when they make mistakes. You rarely do. At first, it feels wonderful. You think you are lucky, special, chosen. Then, one night, you wake up and hear your mother crying. Not the quiet crying from before. This sounds different, broken, like someone mourning a death that has not happened yet. You pretend to stay asleep, and through the darkness, you hear her whisper, "Please forgive me." Festivals begin when the dry season gets worse. Drums echo through the streets at night. Women sew ceremonial clothing. Markets fill with flowers and incense, and everywhere, people pray for rain. That is when you finally learn the truth. The rain god does not want warriors. He wants crying children. The priests believe tears bring storms, so before the ceremonies, they make children cry. Some are threatened, some are pinched, some are shown masks made from snakeskins and bones, because frightened tears are sacred. And the terrifying part is not the priests, it is the parents. The mothers watching silently, the fathers lowering their heads, the adults convincing themselves this horror will save the harvest. The journey to Tenochtitlan takes days. When you finally see the city, it does not feel real. White temples rise from the lake. Thousands of canoes glide through black water. Massive pyramids tower above crowded streets. Then you see the skull racks, rows and rows and rows. Human skulls pierced through wooden poles, thousands of empty faces staring toward the sky. And suddenly, you understand something horrifying. This city is not ashamed of death. it celebrates it. Priests walk through crowded markets wearing robes stained black from dried blood. Nobody looks disturbed. Nobody runs. Children walk past human skulls the same way children elsewhere walk past trees. Sacrifice is everywhere. In the songs, in the festivals, in the prayers. And for the first time in your life, you begin wondering if the adults around you are all insane. The night before the ceremony, your mother gives you extra food. She brushes your hair carefully. Her hands shake the entire time. You ask when you are coming home. She does not answer. Instead, she pulls you against her chest, too tightly, like she is trying to memorize the feeling of holding you. And in that moment, you finally understand. Nobody is taking you away. Your family already gave you away. The people who raised you believe your death has value. That is the true horror, not the knife, not the blood. Betrayal. The ceremony begins before sunrise. The air is freezing. Priests paint your skin blue. Someone ties jade beads around your neck. The adults keep smiling at you. That somehow makes everything worse. Another child nearby starts crying. One of the priests grabs his face, forces the tears harder, because tears please the rain god. Then the child tries to run. The adults catch him immediately. Nobody panics, nobody screams. They simply hold him still. Like this has happened many times before. You look around for your mother. She cannot meet your eyes. By midday, the city is celebrating. Music echoes across the temple plaza. People dance, merchants laugh. The smell of flowers mixes with smoke and sweat. Then the drums begin, slow, heavy, like a heartbeat. You are led toward the pyramid. Thousands of people watch from below. And somehow, that is the moment the fear becomes real. Because nobody here thinks this is murder. They think they are saving the world. The stairs rise endlessly above you. One step, then another. The stone burns beneath your feet. Your breathing becomes uneven. The drums grow louder. And according to the rituals, you break your flutes one by one as you climb. One flute, snap. Another, snap. Every broken instrument means the same thing. You are getting closer to death. At the top of the pyramid, waiting beside the altar, stand the priests. 5 of them. One grabs your arms, another your legs, another forces your head backward. The sky above you feels enormous. The crowd below becomes a blur. You can still hear the drums, still hear cheering. Then the knife appears. Black obsidian, sharp enough to slide through flesh almost effortlessly. And suddenly, all the gifts, all the kindness, all the praise reveals its true purpose. You were never loved. You were an offering. Centuries later, archaeologists will still uncover the remains. Tiny skeletons buried beneath temples, children wearing jade beads, skulls stacked beneath ancient stone. Evidence of a civilization terrified the universe might stop moving if enough blood was not spilled. But maybe the most haunting part is this. Many victims did not fight. Some believed, some climbed willingly, Because when an entire civilization teaches you that your suffering gives meaning to the world, refusing becomes almost impossible. The drums stop. The crowd cheers. Another heart rises toward the sky. And somewhere below the pyramid, another child watches his mother crying, trying to understand why she suddenly looks afraid of him. In next video, we will be diving deeper. I hope you liked this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to hit the subscriber button and bell icon. Thank you.